Hi, in this video I'm going to share with you something very interesting that I recently found. As I've mentioned many times before, I'm really big into vintage cassettes, used cassettes, old cassettes. So anytime I go to a thrift shop or a second-hand shop, I always check out the used cassettes. And often you can find pre-recorded cassettes, but also I love finding old blank cassettes or blank cassettes that people recorded on. You can really find some real oddities, and it always interests me a great deal. Now, as you can see, this cassette, it says Sears. I'm sure many of you in North America are familiar with Sears, and it says a regular cassette, 90 minutes, and down here it says Simpson Sears Limited, Toronto, Canada. So immediately this vintage design caught my eye the second I saw it. And by the way, I think I paid 25 cents for this cassette. So yeah, so when I saw the vintage design, I thought, oh, that looks really cool. And just to show you the other side here, there's basically just some tips. It basically says, to keep your equipment in peak condition and for improved performance, we recommend using the Sears cassette head cleaner every 10 hours. Okay, well, something that I've noticed, and for any of you who are into buying old cassettes like myself, I'm sure you've noticed this. It's really a pet peeve of mine, and it seems to happen all the time. When you're looking at used cassettes, and this also happens with vinyl sometimes, usually the wrong cassette is in the wrong case. So the cassette doesn't match the case. And this is what happened here exactly. So again, according to the outside, it says it's a Sears regular normal bias 90-minute cassette, but when I open it up, it is not. And I'll show you what's actually inside is a Sanyo cassette. And I've seen this before many times, this sort of logo that says compact cassette. I believe this was quite popular in the 70s. It says over here it was made in Japan, and it says up here musical demonstration. Now, what's really interesting about this tape, it's a 12-minute cassette. Now, I'm sure as many of you know, most cassettes usually are 60 minutes or 90 minutes, sometimes even 120 minutes, but this one is just 12 minutes long. And this is side 1. And I flip it over, we see the same thing on side 2. So basically, we've got about 6 minutes of recording time on each side. Now, you may be wondering, what's the point? Why would someone ever want a tape with just 6 minutes per side? Well, I'm assuming there's probably a number of reasons why. Maybe somebody bought it back in the day because they just wanted to record a voice message. Maybe they wanted to record an audio letter. People used to do this back in the day. Instead of writing a letter, they would just speak into a tape recorder and then take that cassette and stick it in the mail and send it to a friend or relative who might live far away. Again, this was in the days long before the internet. Yeah, it could be a number of reasons. Maybe somebody had a demo of their music. Maybe it was a songwriter or a musician, and they just needed a short tape to demo 1 or 2 of their songs. Who knows? There could be a number of applications for such a short cassette. So basically, yeah, I just wanted to share this. It's one of the more interesting tapes that I recently found. Have you ever come across a tape like this? Have you ever seen a cassette that was shorter than 12 minutes? I'm sure they're out there. I'm imagining there's probably tapes out there that are only 2 or 3 minutes long in total. Who knows? I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, and please, as always, subscribe to the channel. It won't cost you anything. There's no obligation on your behalf, but every time someone subscribes, it really helps my channel grow. So, thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time. We'll see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.